Hi guys, this is Allie Denton and you're watching my exam mini video 2 for Genetics 311. Today we're going to be talking about Mushu. So those of you who don't know, Mushu is a red dragon in the movie Mulan who helps Mulan through her journey to become a warrior. Mulan notices that not all red dragons look like Mushu. She notices that some dragons have yellow bellies and others have orange. Some have thick horns while others have stubby ones, and lastly she noticed that some have short tails and some have long tails. So in the top picture, it's in the picture of another dragon, and the bottom picture is a picture of what Mushu looks like. Chromosome 12 in red dragons have 3 loci, which are horn length, belly color, and tail length. The dominant trait of these 3 loci are stubby horns, yellow belly, and short tail. The recessive ones are thick horns, orange belly, and long tail. Mushu and his mate are both purebred red dragons. Mushu is purebred, having an orange belly, stubby horns, and a short tail. His mate is purebred, having a yellow belly, thick horns, and a long tail. Mushu and his mate give 1 chromosome each to their offspring. Below the chromosome of the offspring, you can see a map of the loci of the red dragons, starting with belly color, and then 10 centimorgans away is horn length, and then 14 centimorgans away is tail length. The offspring is heterozygous for each allele, since Mushu and his mate had opposite alleles. So now that we know all this information, we can fill out the alleles on the map that we made. We also know the coefficient of coincidence is 0.72. Here we have a chart showing the different types of event, the possible gametes, and the probability of these events occurring. The 4 different types of events we have are double crossover, single crossover 1, single crossover 2, and no crossover. The first event we will talk about is the double crossover. To have a double crossover, the crossover must occur at both loci, as you can tell by the yellow and green arrows. The double crossover event happens the least. To find the probability of this event occurring, you multiply both loci by the coefficient of coincidence, so that would be 0.1 times 0.14 times 0.72. There are 2 different types of single crossover events. We will start with single crossover 1. This indicates that we have 1 crossover between loci, and it occurs at the first locus. The green line follows yellow belly, stubby horns, and a short tail, while the yellow line follows orange belly, thick horns, and a long tail. To find the probability, we take the centimorgans at which the crossover happens and subtract the number we got from the DCO. The second crossover we will learn about is single crossover 2. The idea is the same as single crossover 1, but this time at the second locus. If you follow the yellow line, you can see that it goes from orange to stubby, then switches down to long. And the green goes yellow, thick, then up to short. The probability of this happening is the centimorgans at the second locus minus the DCO. And lastly, we have the no crossover. These are direct models of the purebred parents. The yellow line represents Mushu, and the green was his mate. What if we want to know the probability of a dragon with an orange belly, stubby horns, and a short tail? Well, we already learned that, and that's a single crossover 2 event. We would multiply the probability of that event happening by 1/2 since there were 2 options of this happening. Thanks for watching.